Good morning. Today I'll be discussing formatting cells in MS Excel. Right. Actually, this is my I think this is my third video of MS Excel. Right. And this video is designed for beginners in Excel. Right. So I'll be discussing about eight subtopics in it about formatting seals, and after that I hope I'll be able to discuss the behavior and the way to format a seal and the different techniques along the way, right? So the question siguro at first is this: how to set a seal, for example, right? Because when we open up Excel, there are some default specifications. Okay, so this is my spreadsheet, all right, and by default it's being named as book one. Right? So going back to my question, how to set a seal? Number one is look at the working area. Okay, this is the working area, and the second question is where is your active seal? Because wherever is the location of the active cell, and when you type something, that will also be the place of your typed data or encoded data. Okay, so for now our active cell is at G1, right? And you can move this active cell by way of using your mouse and your keyboard. I did discuss this one already in my previous video. Okay, now assuming I want to set up this cell G1, what is then the steps? Point your mouse pointer to here and right click, okay, and look for format cells. That's it. And when you click this one, you can then select anything in here. Okay, you can change the number system here, the alignment, right, the font, the border, the fill, and the protection. I'll be discussing all these things in this video, right? So that's how to format a seal. All you have to do is right click and then look for format cells, and then you can select anything, right? So for example, if you want to change the font style and then the font size, how does it show? Because by default Excel is actually using Calibre as font, and the size is 11. And normally if you are dealing with accounting papers like balance sheet, journals, right, when you are to create inventory system, payroll system, the standard is 12, right? So how to change the entire worksheet into a particular font style and font size? Step number one, you are going to select the entire sheet and then proceed to step number two. Now the question is how? You can make use of your mouse, right click and drag until you're done. The question is, a worksheet is too large, right, and it will take time for you to select the entire sheet. So there's a technique in here. Point your mouse pointer to this button. Alright, please follow my mouse here, in between A and 1. Okay, click this one, and after clicking you are able to select the entire worksheet. Okay, I'll repeat. Point your mouse pointer here and click, and after selecting the entire worksheet, you can then change, calibrate to anything you want. In my case, I am into Century Gothic, right, and I'd like to change this to 12. So at any part of my worksheet, okay, when I'm going to type anything, I'll be using what? I'll be using font style Century Gothic, and font size is 12, right? So that's how to change font style and font size. Now what if you want to do some emphasis, or you want to do some decoration on a particular word or title? how to do it. Okay. Step number one is select your desired text or word that you wanted to emphasize. So in this particular example, I'd love to select my name, right? And next, what is next? Okay, you can actually click any of these three. You can click bold icon, right? And you can click italic, right? Look at the appearance of my text, and you can even have some underlines on it, right? So to get rid of the underlines, all you have to do is to check again, and okay, and to get rid of the italic, check again, right? It's just a check and check, check and check, check and check things. Okay, so that's how to do some what is this text decoration. And there are two ways. You can make use of the mouse, or you can make use of the keyboard. A while ago, I did use mouse to make my name bold, italic, and underline. Alright. So if I'm going to type another here, okay, and if I want to do the same by using my mouse pointer, by using keyboard, okay, I'm trying to use arrow keys now, okay. All you have to do is to point your active seal to the location of Jonel D. Hilig, and then to make it bold, press Ctrl and B simultaneously, right? And to unbold, press Ctrl B again, Ctrl, do not release, then B, okay. To make it italic, Ctrl I, right? Unitalic, Control I again. So it goes back to the normal. To have an underline, Control U. Okay? So as simple as that. Alright? So that's it. To do some text decoration, you can either use the mouse or you can use the keyboard. Okay? And what if I want to rotate my name? I want to display it in a slanting way. How to do it? Okay, so number one, point your mouse pointer to your desired word, and then actually you can either use it's in the home tab. Okay, where's home tab? For now, I did use I did use home tab, and then look for rotation icon. So rotation icon is located at here. Please follow my mouse pointer. I'm at home tab now, and location icon is here. Alright, orientation icon. So click this orientation icon, and you can choose anything in here. There are actually 6 options here, but for example, I'm going to click this one. Okay, so look at my name now. It's being displayed slanting. Okay, so again, home, orientation, and look for anything. Right. So to go back to the normal, Control Z, that's undo. Control Z, and you're trying to go back. Okay, that's how to rotate home tab, and then look for orientation icon. Another one is point your mouse pointer to right, click here, select your desired word that you are going to do some rotation, right click, and look for format cells. And after clicking format cells, right, look for alignment. So alignment, and you can make use of this orientation box. Okay, you can click this one and click OK. And in the same way, my name is being displayed slanted. Okay, so there are 2 ways. Go to home tab and look for orientation icon, or you can just make use of the mouse, right click your desired word, and then click format cells, and then look for orientation. Alright, so I think that's it. And the next thing that I'm going to discuss is how to set colors if we want to change, because by default image Excel is using black. And what if I want to have it using blue? So step number 1 is click your desired word that you wanted to change, and then by using the mouse, right, and then look for this icon. Okay, fill color. By the way, no, fill color or font color. Fill color and font color are actually part of the home tab. So step number 1, click your desired word. Step number 2, go to home tab and look for font color or fill color. So in this particular example, I'm going to change Junel Dihilig to font color blue, for example. And now I have my name blue. And the second one, I want to have a background yellow, for example. Alright? So, okay. So my name has a yellow background and then black font. Why is this yellow is limited to C? Yeah, because Junel Dihilig is actually located at A12 only. So to fill it, right, you can click this one also and click fill. Okay, and now you have this background. Or you can adjust the size of column C. Point your mouse pointer in between and drag. I did discuss this already. Okay, and this one, alright, we'll try to get rid of this by going back to fill color, and we'll try to click no fill. Okay, that's it. So I'll try to readjust my column view. Okay, so that's it. That's how to set colors. Or you can click this one, right click, format cells, right, and go to font. So here at font color, you can actually select anything in here, alright, or you can go to the border, for example, and you can have some borders. So there's so many available commands here. You can even go to here, fill color, and you can do the same as what I did a while ago. You can change this one yellow, okay, and click OK. And now my name is being filled with, right? So you can make use of the format cells. Right click, click format cells, and then look for different options. Or you can go to home tab and look for the fill color icon and the font color icon. Okay, so let's go to text alignments. What if, right, look at this, I am trying to adjust the size of my column C. Alright, so my name is actually using align left. Alright, align left. What if I want to make it to the right or at the center, or what is this, right? So how to do it? Number 1, click the desired word. Number 2, go to home tab and look for these buttons, align left, center, right? So if I want to place it at the center, so I'll be clicking center. And Junel Dihilig now is being printed in the middle of column C. And take note, I did adjust the length of the column. And if I want to put this second Junel at the right side, so I can click right button and I have now this. Alright, so you can even use this top, bottom, and okay, bottom alignment. For example, we'll try to adjust the height of row 6, right? So when you know already how to adjust, okay? I did discuss this in my previous video. If I want to place Junel Dihilig at the center, okay, vertically, so I can use this middle align. So when I click this one, when I click this one, Junel Dihilig is now placed at the center. Okay, so you can make use of this home tabs and then look for this icons. Okay, that's this is actually seal alignment, and the one placing here is text alignment. Okay, so these buttons are for text alignment, and these buttons here are for seal alignment. Okay, and if I want to rotate this icon, this word, I just make use of the orientation icon and click. Okay, so I think that's it. And what if we'll try to merge more than 3 cells, for example. Okay, like here, I'm going to type say for example Nailon Bugu City, Cebu, right? Okay, and since Nailon Bugu City, Cebu goes beyond column A, and I don't want to adjust the size and length of column A, what I'm going to do to come up with this, right, same presentation, so I need to do some merging. How to do it? Click this one, hold your left mouse button and drag to column H or even column G, right? Release, and then go to Home tab and click this icon, merge icon. And when you click this icon, right, my name is now Nailon Bugo City is now at, right, and look at this, columns E, F, G, H, I, and G, row 6 are being merged into one, and the content is Nailon Bugo City, Cebu. And I can do the same with Janelle. I can change the font color, and I can change the background, right, and I can make it bold, okay, and I can make it at the center by clicking the cell alignment. You're following? And I can even, right, rotate the cell, and I can use this one. And now I did have the same presentation as my name. The first one is I did adjust the column length, the length of column C, and the second presentation I just did merge several columns, 6 columns to come up with, right? So that's merging, and all these things are actually possible when you right click, right, and click format cells here, and you can do around all these tab commands here. There's so many, even the border, you can do bordering here. Okay, so that's it. And the last topic that I'm going to discuss is borders and shading. Okay, so here, for example, if I want to put borders in here, okay, so all I need to do is to click this one and look for Home tab and this border icon, right? And when I click this drop down list button, I can see a lot of options. So I can make use of this one, okay, and click okay. And now I'm sorry, yeah, because it's being displayed slanting. So I'll try to have another example for a while. This one, okay, here we'll try to increase this one, okay. I want to have some borders, okay. So as you can see, Jonel Dili doesn't have border, but I want to place it to the center, okay, and I want to place border in here, so I'll just click this border icon and release. So now my second name, Jonel Dili, has now a border, right? So I can even change the color of the border. Alright, so right click, okay, right click this one and go to format cells, okay, and here you can play around here. Look at the color icon here. So I can have this, okay, blue, and for my text style I can even change it to this one or this one, okay, and click okay. So here, I'm sorry. So when I click this one, okay, and click, oh, I cannot. I'm sorry, my what is this? My laptop, my Excel is so slow, right? So for example, I'm going to put borders in this particular cell. All I need to do is to click this one. So I have now a border, and I can change the appearance of this, right? Right click and format cells, okay, And here, look at this. I can even click this one, right? I can even click this one, okay? And I love to change it to like this, and click, 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 click. Look at the style. Click OK. And once I'm done, I have now this kind of border, right? So that's borders and shading. I can have also colored it yellow, for example, right? So here in this particular example, we can change this one. Right click, format cells, okay? We'll try to have some, right? And we'll try to change the way border is being presented, and click OK. And now I have my name with border and with a different style of borders and shading. All right, so that's it. That's all about formatting a seal. And I hope I was able to explain the different commands and steps in formatting a seal, and I hope you can use these techniques in your spreadsheeting journey. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this video. If you are not yet a subscriber, please do some clicking in here, and if you have some questions, please feel free to do some comment below, and I'll be happy to do a separate video for you. Okay, thank you so much. God bless you.